All right, ladies, let's tackle the dreadful brows, okay? This has definitely been a struggle of mine for a long time. Some days I'm like, seriously? Okay, come on now, work with me, brow, work with me. So I really hope that I can give you guys some tips that will just really help you feel more at ease about filling in your brows and just touching your brows at all, especially if it's something that you've never done, because it is a game changer when it comes to your makeup. It will complete your look so much more than leaving them undone. My brows are two totally different beings. Like, they don't even look like they belong on the same face. So if you feel that way, don't worry. There's a way to tie them all in. So what we're gonna start with is we're going to brush the brow up, okay? You're just gonna brush the hair up. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys a couple different things that you can do. I love that we have a brush. This is actually our brow artist brush, and it's just a lot thinner, and it's just, this side has an angle, and I love it to just really draw your brow, like whenever you're trying to get it all lined in and perfect. So I'm gonna use our brow palette on this one eye, and it has so much goodness. There's wax to just really keep the hairs in place. There's some highlighter shades. You can actually use these as your eyeshadow, but I use this lighter shade. So, and that's the only shade I use to fill in my brows. So I'm just gonna take some of that color, and I like to square mine up in the inner corner. So a little test that you can do is take your liner or a brush, and you shouldn't go further than the corner of your eye. So that's where you should start, and then you should go this way. Now, I do have a natural arch in each eye. They may not be in the same place, but that kind of helps me guide like where my arch needs to go, and then I try to make it match on each side. So let's just start filling in. So if you're like, okay, I really don't need that much filling in. I really just kind of need some light penciling in. Then on my other eye, I'm gonna show you guys how you can use a liner. So we have 3 shades, so you can definitely pick a shade that's right for your hair color. And I'm just lightly filling this in. My arch is right there, so this brush just helps you kind of go up in that arch of your brow. And I'm just literally just filling in. Okay, so the tail. You want to hold it from the corner of the edge of your nose to the corner of your eye, and you don't want to go past this mark. So if you do that and you're like, see, I probably went a little too far. And sometimes I still do that test, or some days I just wing it. And I'm like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay, y'all. It's okay. Okay. So, and then I just like to comb back through it. This is our brow lash comb. It's so good. It's one of my favorite things. So I know a lot of girls are, you know, like, I just want to say I don't have any training. I have literally trained myself with makeup application, and I just like to share what works for me. So a lot of women like to draw the line down here, and then they like to make it lighter right there, but I just cannot bring myself to do that. I don't know what the deal is, but it's so beautiful and so gorgeous, and I'm like, I wish I could do that, but I can't. And so I'm going to show you what I can do, and then hopefully that will give you guys some inspiration. And then if there's something you're like, okay, my brows are just jacked up, I need to talk to you, then let's chat, you know, just message me, comment, I'll reach out to you. Now I'm going to use the liner. So this is a much easier way for beginners, and you can just do the same thing. You just start lightly penciling in your brow. I feel like I have so much filling in that I can almost do the brow palette or like a shadow color a little bit quicker maybe. But for sure, if you're just starting out doing your brows, I recommend that you just start somewhere, start filling in your natural brow line. Like, don't try to go all crazy and create this brand new brow for yourself, you know? Because really all that's gonna do is just cause some stress. I mean, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? But just start somewhere, start practicing. This is one of the most common things. Whenever I've done makeup for people, I know brows are a struggle. So first it takes finding the right product that you're comfortable with, and then from there it's like it's like gravy, you know. All right, so the other end, you've got this brush, and so then you can kind of blend out what you've done. You're filling in. If you get a little too crazy with it, then you can kind of blend that in. Okay, so they are sisters, not twins, so don't freak out if they don't match. I do try to make them match the best that I know how. Sometimes it's hard. And sometimes I like to just go ahead and get my brows out of the way to begin with. I have a higher arch on one side, so that's interesting. So there's gonna be something, and it's gonna be something that bothers you and no one else is gonna even notice it, you know? But I think that the more you do this, the more you fill in your brows, you are gonna absolutely love it. So anyway, that is it. I wanted to show you guys what I like to do with my brows. And then see, I have this arch, so I just try to line it up on each eye. But if there's something in particular that's bothering you about your brows, let's chat. Let's figure out how we can make you feel better about it. That way it's not something that just bothers you every day. And yeah, let's tackle brows. Let's do it. Let's do it together. So, all right, I hope y'all have a great day. See you later.